Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another reacts video here today, reacting to another episode of Wednesday. Over halfway through the series, on to episode 5, episodes 1 through 4, obviously up, so check those out if you haven't already. Very good, and there's so many mysteries going on, you'll be a little lost if you don't, so go and check those out if you haven't. And assuming you have, you're still here, so I assume you have, episode 5. Last episode, of course, ended with the Ravens' ball dance, where the three idiots from, the main high school made it rain blood, but it wasn't real blood. They couldn't even go for pig's blood, it was just paint, I think, which very cheap, mate. It's like, come on. And then Eugene got killed by the monster, but I don't like thinking about that part. Without further ado, let's go check and hopefully somehow pray that Eugene made it out alive. Fingers crossed. Without further ado, let's just jump into episode 5 of Wednesday. You reap what you woe.
How well do we really know our parents? Take my father, a man given to misguided schemes, but when he was a student, he was accused of a murder, which leads me to wonder what really happened that stormy night.
Oh, little flashback time. Did Gomez actually kill someone? Maybe. I mean, it's the Addams family, so I wouldn't put it past any of them, to be honest with you. But, there's a lot of stuff we'll find about here, I guess. Stuff about Gomez, about the Weems beef with Morticia. Lots to find out. I'll be honest, Gomez. Doesn't look good for you, mate. The guy falls from... Well, he has a big fall from that area with a giant stab wound in his chest. And you're standing up there, the only one up there, holding a sword. It doesn't look the best.
I think he had a sword, and they certainly have issues. I don't like to tell tales, Sheriff Walker, but it's all Morticia Frump's fault. They were fighting over her.
My girl really hates Morticia, huh? Yes, I know Gomez was the one up there with the knife, but I think you should investigate Morticia Frump. It's all her fault. Like, come on, Weems.
Possibly a fish. I don't know what to say, Gomez. Seeing you in handcuffs, accused of murder. I've never loved you more.
Adam, yeah. All right, that's enough, Adams. Let's go.
It's comforting to know that, even 30 plus years later where this series takes place, they're just as horny as they always were. Some things never change. And you know what? I think that's beautiful. I think it's beautiful they found each other and they love each other like that. Hey, Parents Weekend. Lovely to see the gang here. Lovely to see the gang here. Morticia and Gomez here. Gomez, perfect timing. Wednesday's just investigating if you're a murderer, so glad you're here for that one, mate.
Most of you have heard about the unfortunate incident involving one of our students. But I'm happy to report that Eugene is on the mend and is expected to make a full recovery.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Good news. Good news. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Oh my God. He's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. Our boy's going to be okay. Thank God. And he might have a scar. And all the ladies love scars. And Eugene loves all the ladies.
On the mend, trying a coma. Have you been to see him? You're his friend, and the reason he's in the hospital. That is not your fault, okay?
Aww. So Eugene not doing as well in a coma, which, hey, not a fun time, promise you that. Wednesday blaming herself, because, they were going to go together, and then she went to the dance, and then he went alone, and blaming herself for that. And Enid, being a supportive girlfriend, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself, Wednesday, come on. Oh, and now you get to meet each other's parents. It's lovely. It's lovely.
I knew I should have worn my plague mask. To look at my family. I give my mom 30 seconds before her judgy claws come out. Let's get this over with.
Oh, both very much not looking forward to this. But you know what? I think this will be the perfect time for bonding. I think we're all going to come out of this weekend stronger. Hopefully. Hopefully.
How we missed those accusing eyes.
How are you, my little rain cloud?
I thought Thing was filling you in on my every move.
So how's the little fella doing?
She did figuring out on like the first day. And Gomez would deal straight to how is he doing, because, you know, the concern Wednesday found out that he was spying on her. She could have done anything to him, but things doing very well. They've been a great team, Gomez. So don't worry about it. Also, glad Pugsley's here.
Tell us everything.
Since you've abandoned me here, I've been hunted, haunted, and the target of an attempted murder.
Ah, Nevermore, I love you so.
They're like, oh, that's prime Nevermore. That takes me back to when I was a kid. You know, if those things hadn't happened, they'd be disappointed. Like, well, what do we even send you to this school for, you know?
Look at you.
1,000. 1,000.
Have you not been waxing?
3 seconds. That's a personal best. It's good to see you too, Mom.
3 whole seconds before a judgy comment. I mean, you know, smashing records, Enid's mother. That's impressive. Oh god. I'm glad we need to have each other to get through this stressful time.
Not sure how much more of this family togetherness I can take.
I think you skipped the part where you apologized for acting like a total jerk last weekend.
I'm sorry for what happened at the dance.
Yeah, Xavier's parents are going to be here because his dad's like really famous. Bianca's, I'll assume the same. But yeah, Xavier, you can't just come over and just start small talk like you would an absolute, you know, butthead at the rave and like come on.
Guessing your dad's no-show again this year.
I got a text this morning.
Gabrielle hasn't shown her face since I started.
My darling daughter, I made it.
Guess you misjudged her.
Bianca looks really happy that her mum's here. She's got the fear of God in her eyes right now. Oh, Lord. Oh, she wouldn't miss it for the world, though, darling dar. Come on.
Our old yearbook. Such good times we had.
Some of us better than others.
Don't be so modest. You always filled a room with your presence.
That feels like a subtle insult. You always fill the room with your presence. Oh, and my sister's about to notice the fact that her page in the yearbook's been ripped out. If you'd like to see it, though, you go look at the fireplace, you know. I don't know what parts are going to be left there, but you can have a look.
Let's get down to the matter at hand, shall we? Unfortunately, Wednesday's assimilation has been rocky at best.
Really, putting it simply there, aren't you? It's been rocky. You know, she does keep getting found by dead bodies, and I do suspect she blew up a fountain, and a number of other things. But yeah, rocky.
Dr. Kimbert and I have spoken. We both agree it would be most beneficial for you all to attend a family session.
No.
Not to side with Wednesday. We're only here for the weekend.
They're like, yeah, we don't want to do family therapy either. So like, no. I mean, the gang's definitely going to family therapy, but they're not. Yeah, no, thank you.
What can it hurt? I mean, to be honest, I've always been a big fan of head shrinking.
It's not that kind of head shrinking, mon chéri.
Well, that is disappointing.
You had Gomez on side for like a second. You had him on side for a second. It's like, no, let's give the head shrinking a go, but just more disappointment around that corner, Gomez.
Son of a bitch.
What's wrong?
It's hard to stomach a murderer wandering around town.
At least they care enough about Wednesday to go to therapy with her.
Oh my god. The sheriff dealing with a lot, with a monster and all of that. It's a sheriff, you know, the mayor's on his ass. And now Gomez is here, and you know how he feels about Gomez. But Tyler, love to take that shot for a little jab. Huh? At least I'll go to therapy with their child. Alright, Tyler?
Tyler, come on, please. We've been through this. I'm not comfortable dredging up the family past.
You think it's easy for me to sit there and talk about my crap? You okay? What's going on?
The local coroner, he just blew his brains out.
No. He was one day away from retirement. He was so close. Oh, I don't want to say it. We all saw it coming, but we all saw it coming. Oh, Rip Reg. He's in the big coronary office in the sky.
Who wants to start? Maybe we can discuss what it's like having Wednesday away from home.
I mean, it's been hard not having Wednesday around.
Oh, no one really up for talking. But Pugsley, very innocent, very open, you know. It's been hard for him, you know. He doesn't have Wednesday to unleash piranhas on the boys that bully him anymore. Oh, he misses his big sister. And she misses him. She won't say it, but I mean, she found a replacement Pugsley here immediately here with Eugene. She misses him.
It's been torture.
Fortunately, my brother Fester's rag fits 2 people.
Nothing like a good stretch to bring out the best in each other.
Oh my god. This therapist does not know. I don't know. I think she expects what she was getting into here. Let's do family therapy as she has to watch Gomez and Morticia. You know, Gomez and Morticia. As they talk about torture acts and waterboarding.
Enough! I think it's high time my parents faced the music. It seems they've been lying to me, keeping secrets. Murderous secrets that need to be addressed.
Okay, let's just do it right here, right now, with a therapist present, I guess, Wednesday. I guess there's a lot of talk to talk about. Let's have the therapist here. Let's do this whole murder talk here. Pugsley just enjoying some snacks. You're like, these are actually very nice. Let's do it now, I guess.
Why are you accused of murder?
Those charges were dropped. Your father isn't innocent.
Local sheriff doesn't seem too convinced.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Actually, this is exactly the place.
It does not concern you.
The therapist is like, actually, this could be really good to talk about. Just looking for anything to talk about in this damn session. We're just like, nope, shut the hell up, go away. So close. So close. It really hasn't worked out how you wanted, has it, therapist?
If you refuse to tell me the truth, I'll just have to excavate it myself.
Thanks for the candy. That's potpourri. Why don't you take the bowl?
Of course it's potpourri. Oh, Pugsley. Never change, little guy. Never change.
How did you find me?
Morning Song community misses you. I miss you.
And by community, you mean cult.
We helps people take control of their lives.
After you take control of their bank accounts.
Actually, yes. Come to think of it, sirens would just be incredible at pyramid schemes, wouldn't they? Because they can just convince you to do whatever they want. So they'd be very good at that. Sitting at the top of the pyramid, they dominate. And cults. And cults. Pyramid schemes and cults.
Gideon said you'd resist.
Don't say that man's name to me. You think he'd give a damn about some single mom and her daughter if we weren't sirens?
That is no way to talk about your stepfather.
Bianca having no fun here. So, her new stepfather, the head of this cult, married her mother because she's a siren and wants her back because she's a siren. And, well, cult leaders love it when people listen to them, so sirens. Incredibly useful in that situation. Bianca's like, hell no, go away. Big up Bianca there. Bianca.
Goodbye, Ma.
My siren song is drying up. This wasn't a request.
And if I refuse?
Then everybody's gonna know you sirened your way into Nevermore.
Oh, gossip. So, her mother only came back to get her because her siren song's drying up, and so she needs her with her siren abilities, her young and nubile siren abilities, to join the cult. And Bianca got into Nevermore by using her siren abilities to get in because her mother didn't approve of her getting in or leaving the cult at all. So they think she... Yeah. Because you can't just walk into Nevermore. Obviously, it's a school. But she used her siren abilities to get in. Oh, so much gossip. So much gossip.
I harvested hive number 3. The bees miss you, Eugene. We all do.
Oh, we all do, including her. She's harvesting all the bees' honey for him, passing on their well wishes. It's lovely. It's really lovely, actually.
Didn't mean to startle you.
You must be Wednesday, Eugene's mom's.
You were all he could talk about. He was so happy you joined the Hummers. He was so excited to finally make a real friend.
Aww. Eugene's mom's coming all the way down here to, you know, check on their son. Because of course. I mean, half the families in this school, God knows if they would. But Eugene's mom, of course. Aww. Get better, Eugene. Please. Please get better.
I just saw Doc last week. He was planning a cruise with his wife, seemed all excited about retirement.
Guess you never really know what's going on through someone's mind.
A bullet, apparently.
I'm glad Glad you're feeling all right, Sheriff. You know, comfortable enough to joke about the coroner shooting himself in the head. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We got security footage.
Camera was obscured. Black bubblegum. Suicide note. He felt guilty about an old case. He covered it up.
What case?
Garrett Gates?
Garrett Gates, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So he saw the black chewing gum and he immediately thinks Nevermore is black. You know, they're very spooky and mystical like that. And then a suicide note blaming an old case of his, saying he forged the coroner reports. In what case? Gareth Gates, the case Gomez was accused of killing in. So, even more suspicion towards those gosh darn Addamses. Statue's not looking too hot after the fire, is it? It looks much spookier now. Oh, you know, not much of a likeness anymore, but it is very spooky now. Oh, the plot thickens. Morticia bringing flour to, just generally visiting the grave of Garrett Gates. Once again, the one that died, that Gomez was the suspect in the murder of. The mystery grows. Why are you visiting that, Morticia? Were you just reminded of it by Wednesday and you had to come? Would you have come anyway? Why?
You're not hungry, darling?
My appetite eludes me, Mother. Same way the truth eludes you.
We need to tell her.
We must stay strong. Hope that something more morbid comes along to distract her.
In this place, very possible. But I think Gomez is right. You gotta tell her. She will just keep going after it if you don't, so you may as well. She'll get there in the end either way.
Are you gonna make me ask?
Ajax and I haven't defined our relationship yet.
I'm not talking about boys. Have you wolfed out yet?
No.
Well, that is a disappointment.
Oh, God forsake, you know. You have to care about your daughter and her personal life. No. You wolfed out yet? Screw off. God, take your time, Enid, okay? God. Gee, come on.
Can I ask what this is about, Sheriff?
Gomez Addams.
How can I help you, Sheriff?
You're under arrest for the murder of Garrett Gates. The right to remain silent.
That murder was like 30 years ago. The statute of limitations has to be gone on that at this point. It has to, right? Like, at some point, Sheriff, you gotta let the vendetta go, mate. Just personally and legally, I think. Oh, Finn came to visit. What a sad reunion. Wish it could have happened in better circumstance.
Garrett was infatuated with your mother. He started stalking her. Garrett's father, now cast hating bigot, was furious that your mother had accused. It all came to a head the night of the Raven.
Fair. Understandable. Outcast hating bigot. Sounds like most people in Jericho, to be honest, even still 30 years later. Stalking her, the woman you love, wanting to protect her. Well, connecting some dots as the motive. Fair enough, Gomez.
My life flashed before my eyes when I saw the sword.
I'd say all of this over a girl, but the girl is Morticia, so... Like, fair enough, gang. But, you know, I don't know how much you can blame Gomez. He literally bought a sword to a nothing fight. And Gomez didn't even directly just stab him. He was just lifting it up and the guy ran into it till we're getting into pedantics.
If I'm being objective, his confession sounds entirely plausible. Perhaps my father is exactly what he says. But then there's the matter of his tells. The way he smooths his mustache delivers a comforting wink.
Wednesday just try, you know, even with her father, trying to take it all, well, trying. She's very good at taking all emotion out of the situation. Just going out objectively. You know, listen to what he has to say. Does it sound sincere? Does it sound plausible? You know his tells to go over them. Just going at this very methodically. That's the word I wanted.
I'm sorry. I wasn't a better father.
You are the reason I understand how imperative it is I never lose sight of myself. So as far as fatherhood goes, I'd say you've been more than adequate.
Oh, more than adequate. That's the biggest compliment Wednesday's ever going to give anyone, I think. You were more than adequate. Aww. So sweet of you, Wednesday.
We need to talk.
How the hell did you get in? Bernice!
Bernice may or may not have received a call that her tabby cat Swifty is being held for ransom.
My father did not kill Garrett Gates.
Okay, that's a bit extreme. That's a bit of an extreme way to get the receptionist out. Phone her up and say her cat's being held for ransom. Jesus.
Garrett Gates' family deserves closure, even if none of them are around.
What happened to them?
His mother hung herself, his father drank himself, his little sister, orphaned, sent overseas, ended up drowning. Every last one of them's gone.
I've seen enough mystery shows to know that mysterious rumors of drowning, I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I don't, you know. My prime suspect is the little sister who's all grown up and could be anyone. Christ. The therapist? I'm just trying to think of who the normie women are. The therapist and Dora Mommy. Those are the only options I've got in a minute. Those are the prime suspects for this Wednesday.
I brought you a gift.
That's so sweet. You didn't have to get me anything.
I just want you to know that all I want is the very best for you.
Oh my god, no. Clearly, all she wants and cares about is Enid fully, you know, releasing her wolf powers. Like, come on, accept Enid for what she is. Just amazing, just very, very good. Come on, what are you complaining about here?
You want to send me to conversion therapy for werewolves?
Don't you want to wolf out and finally be normal?
Oh, poor Enid, man. And the dad looks... He hasn't said a single word. He looks... I'm going to be hopeful and say against all the pressure the mother's putting on Enid. We're going to be hopeful in that one, so she has at least one parent not pressuring her to hell.
You forgot your fishing gear.
Stop trying to be nice. Doesn't suit you. Father packed her favorite bait.
Of course, his favourite bait's a hand grenade. I mean, he'll get the fishes out. It'll definitely get the fishes out for you. Oh, come on. Wednesday's very nice. If it suits her. Come on, Anjali.
Let's see if the fish are biting. It's quite a catch.
You're so good at fishing, Fudgley. You're so good. Look at all the fish you caught. And so quickly as well.
We both know Mother will be falling apart.
Which means we have to be strong. And by we, I mean you.
Now, give me one of those.
Yeah. You know, gotta be emotionally strong for Morticia. Which means just you, Fudgley, because Wednesday's not dealing with that, but you do it. And of course, a little hand grenade to cheer her up as well. Lovely. Hand grenade, a girl's best friend.
Where is Mother?
She said she wanted to be alone. Hello, Wednesday. So you're a nightshade. That didn't take long.
I rejected them.
Because I was a member?
Why would you send me somewhere where I could only ever exist in your shadow?
Aww, Wednesday. Opening up a little bit there, God. I guess Morticia does leave a very long shadow, you know. And going to this school, especially where she was and achieved so much, must be tough. Must be tough.
The group was started by an ancestor of your father.
Goody. I saw her painting at Pilgrim World.
Oh, how ironic, since she was the one who killed Joseph Crackstone.
Oh. Nightshade origin. Also, big up Goody Addams killing Crackstone. Adding even more for Wednesday to all the visions and all that. Goody Addams telling her in one of the visions that you're the key. The painting of her and Crackstone battling. So much. So much to deal with.
Father didn't kill Garrett Gates, did he?
No. I found your father fighting for his life. Garrett, stop! He was even foaming at the mouth.
So Gomez didn't kill him. Morticia did. To protect Gomez. And Gomez is taking the fall for it to protect Morticia. Because obviously he's not going to let Morticia go to prison. No, it's Tish. Aww. It's weird to say couple goals about someone murdering someone and then someone taking the blame for someone murdering someone because they murdered. There's a lot there, but aww.
Your father was so calm and brave.
Tish, you need to leave right now. Go to your room. You were never here.
Gomez immediately into protection mode. You know, the first thought in his mind is how to protect Morticia here. Go to your room, lock the door, you were never here. Oh, They love each other so much, man.
Your father took the blame.
You said Garrett was foaming at the mouth. His eyes didn't look human. What are those all textbook symptoms of?
How can that be?
There's only one way to find out.
Okay, so Garrett wasn't a normie. He was a beast as well. He was a monster. And so obviously, his family were monsters, which would explain the new monster in the woods killing people and trying to bring up all the murder stuff and frame Gomez for revenge for the brother. So it's got to be little sister, because mysterious drowning in a different country doesn't sound very likely to me in a show like this. I mean, it does, but still. So it just depends who the little sister is. We have two candidates because, you know, it has to be a normie and a woman. We already got two ones with names, so therapist or Dora Mommy. Which one are you stepping up?
This reminds me of when you got your first grave taken kid.
Hello, Garrett.
Genuinely one of the happiest I've seen Wednesday was when she opened the coffin and she inhaled that fresh 30-year-old dead body air. She looked so... she's at peace.
Well, well. Guess there's gonna be an Addams family reunion in lockup tonight. You're both under arrest.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, you can't just go around digging up graves, can you? This is where you're going to end up if you do. So, yeah. Oh, it's just Pugsley now. Poor Pugsley, just at home on his own. Everyone in prison.
Not even the long arm of the law could keep us apart.
At least we'll have one last night.
Yes.
I've seen jackals with more self-control than you two.
Wednesday imprisoned with her mother. Sounds bad enough for her. But right next to Gomez as well, having to listen to them just, I mean, smack on with their one last night. They will not let prison bars stop them doing what they want.
Neither one of you are strong enough to serve hard time. And thanks to me, you won't have to.
I borrowed it from Garrett. He died from nightshade poisoning.
Garrett was dying.
Before you stabbed him.
Okay, so maybe Gomez not. Okay, so maybe Garrett wasn't the beast. Maybe that little rant wasn't true. But nightshade poisoned, you know? I mean, I'm sure the stab wound didn't help. But he was going to die with or without the stab wound, so that's something.
Prove to me you're still worthy to be called my son! Kill all those outcasts!
Oh, okay. So he was going to the dance to spike the outcast and kill all of them at the school, which, Jesus, but he got distracted by Gomez Morticia because he's in love with Morticia. And then in his fight with Gomez, he accidentally smashed the bottle, which poisoned him because the glass stabbed him and then the poison. Damn. Played yourself there, Garrett.
Did you have a vision? What happened?
The night Garrett died, he had a vial of nightshade poison that broke in his pocket. He wasn't just trying to kill father. He was going to use the nightshade poison to murder the entire school.
So actually, by stabbing him, you saved the school. So you guys should be commended, honestly. Also, Morticia, not as big as a reaction I was expecting to Wednesday having visions, which I'm pretty sure is new information to you. I was expecting a bigger reaction, but I guess there's a lot going on right now, so fair enough, Tish.
Thank you for seeing it.
Well, veiled threats have that effect.
Garrett Gates wasn't killed by a stab wound.
Lucine, nightshade poisoning.
But you already knew that, because you were in charge of the case and covered it up.
Oh, you and your not so thinly veiled threats actually go, Sheriff. I mean, Mayor. Yeah, he was Sheriff, he covered it up. Do a little blackmail. He'll get Gomez out, and the Sheriff will be even more peed off. Everybody wins, except the Sheriff, but hey-ho.
Listen, my job was to keep the peace. Now, if there had been a trial, both Jericho's and Nevermore's reputations would have been trashed.
I think the only reputation you were worried about ruining was your own.
Yeah. I mean, it seems way more self-preservation from you than just trying to keep the peace in general between Jericho and Nevermore, honestly.
What do you want?
All charges dropped.
My father will be released immediately with a full and unequivocal apology from the sheriff's office. Do we have a deal?
I mean, obviously the mayor's going to go along with that. He gets out of this, they don't bring it up. He doesn't care if Gomez gets off. It's whatever to him. But a full and unequivocal apology from the sheriff's office. Oh, Can I see the sheriff when he gets that phone call telling him, please? He's gonna be so angry.
When did your visions begin?
A few months ago, before I left for Nevermore.
I'm sorry you didn't feel you could tell me. I know we've had our difficulties lately, but I'm always here for you, Wednesday.
Okay. The only guy and stuff when I can actually talk about the visions good. I was waiting for it, and yeah, a bit emotional. Yeah, sorry you couldn't feel like you talked to me, but I'm always here for you. Aww. They'll get there. They'll get there in the end, Tish and Wednesday.
Our psychic ability resides on the spectrum of who we are. Given my disposition, my visions tend to be positive. That makes me a dove.
And for someone like me,
you're a raven.
Of course, yeah. Wednesday's much more a raven than a dove. Oh, I mean, yeah, they're very different. They have very different visions. Intriguing. An intriguing way to do it. It's nice. Is nice.
If I could help you, I would. You're not trained by the living. Somebody from our bloodline reaches out from beyond.
Good he has.
Be careful. He was a witch of great strength. Her vengeance pushed her too far.
Oh. Oh, so Morticia literally just can't help her. Goody reached out to help train her, potentially. But Goody, yes, very dangerous. I mean, she did go very far for vengeance. I mean, fair enough. Crackshaw did kill her entire family and a hell of a lot of other people. But dangerous. Dangerous.
Sorry about all this.
I don't hold grudges, only blood debts.
Your daughter and my son have become close.
He must be a good egg. She wouldn't tolerate anything less.
Aww. I was expecting the sheriff to be a lot more angry, but no, that was just a very sweet little moment between them two about their children. Oh, that was just lovely, actually. Unexpectedly so.
It's decided 6 weeks at Camp Howell.
I'm not going. Not this time, not ever. If I'm meant to wolf out, then I'm going to do it on my own timeline and not yours.
Yes, Enid. Pop off. Pop off, Queen. You don't need a summer camp. You're going to wolf out. You do it in your own time. Yes, it's Slay. Slay, Enid. Stand up to her.
I'm proud of you, kiddo. You do you.
Oh, yes, thank you. Oh my god. I'm glad that Enid has one supportive parent here. You do you, kid. Proud of you. I'm proud of you too, Enid. Oh.
I'll come back and help you under one condition. Wait until the school year is over.
How do I know you won't run away again?
Because you both have too much to lose. But after this, you and Morning Song are out of my life.
We're all standing up to our parents today. Or what is Bianca up to? She is not just going to go willingly. So what is she up to here?
Don't push it.
Nice long hugs from Pugsley. Don't push it. Wednesday, don't act like you don't like it. You love him. You're not going to say it, but you love him.
You have your own path to blaze. I don't want to be a stranger in your life, darling. If you need me for anything, I'm only a crystal ball away.
Aww. That was sweet. This is such a sweet ending to the episode. Oh, it's so much different than Eugene getting mauled to near death last time out. This is just lovely. Yeah, forge your own path, okay? Forge your own path, Wednesday. Aww.
I did witness Roan getting murdered that night. When Roan appeared the next morning, it was you. When you participated in the talent show with my mother, not only did you impersonate Judy Garland, you became her.
Hey, Wednesday's worked it out. Wednesday's worked it out. Principal Weems could shape shift. And so how would he have been here? How would... well, I can't remember his name. She just said it. Nope, not going to come to me. Rowan. How would Rowan have been here? You turned into him. Oh, there you go. You cracked it, Wednesday. Always do.
You won't tell us so.
Rowan's father already knows.
Why would he agree to that?
Rowan's not in his right mind.
Rectify the situation without casting the school or Rowan in an unflattering light.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, the father... Jeez, Mom, that's just a lot. That's just a lot. Rowan was not in his right mind. I mean, Rowan wasn't in his right mind. He did try and kill Wednesday twice. Oh, Jesus. It's once again a very business-minded approach to a teenage boy dying from you. Yeah, principal from school and a father. Maybe a little. I mean, his father did send him off to this school, so maybe a little more understandable from his side. And the principal's, let's be honest, all about reputation.
You and Mayor Walker are the same. Burying bodies to cover your dirty secret.
I did what I needed to do to shield the school from controversy and protect its students from harm.
Tell that to Eugene. How are you protecting him?
Yep, back to Eugene. Wednesday really cares about Eugene, huh? There's some commotion outside, so let's just have a look.
What on earth?
Fire will rain. Oh, God. Protecting your students going very well, Principal Weems. You have to assume it's those, well, either the monster, whoever that is, Gareth Gates' sister, I'm presuming, or those 3 dickhead teens from the main Jericho High School. One or the other. Well, either it's not going too well, though, but a very sweet episode overall. A lot of lovely moments. Enid stood up to her mother. Bianca's got a plan cooking. Wednesday got her father. Her father got sent to prison, and then she got him out, working with her mother, who had lovely moments. Oh, a very lovely episode. Eugene's in the hospital, but he's not dead, so I'll take that as well. So that is going to be it for today. I hope you have enjoyed episode 5 of Wednesday Done. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. No spoilers for the further episodes, though, as always. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you're enjoying the reaction videos and Wednesday. A very good show. Looking forward to the final 3 episodes myself. So if you have enjoyed and you're looking forward to those, please do leave a like and subscribe for more to not miss a single episode as we get closer and closer to the finale. And as always, I just want to say a very special thank you for watching.